G'day, welcome to mattersofthesoul.org. My name is Erik Skuman. Today we're starting a new series on hope. Life is not always easy. In fact, it can be very difficult at times. And we need to push through difficulty. But for that to happen, we need optimism, motivation, confidence, and hope. Hope can become like oxygen, and we need it at our basic level of existence to survive. But we also need it to thrive. A person without hope experiences depression and finds it very hard to believe in positive change. But a person with hope goes beyond the horizon of known possibility and breaks the mold of restriction to reach for what is deeply desired. Let's take a look at what psychology and the Bible has to say about hope. Psychological hope is defined by some psychologists as the anticipation of something desired and the belief that the probability of it happening is greater than not. So it is desiring something and anticipating and believing that it is going to happen. It's believing that we can attain something we desire and setting realistic goals to get there. It couples with optimism, grit, frostbite, passion, inspiration. And research shows that your skill accompanied by hope are the greatest determinants of success. Hope in psychology is also related to how we think. Hopeful thoughts and beliefs fuel our emotions and actions. It helps us to change our present circumstances and reach for that desired future. It's about choosing to believe in the possibilities to get positive change, even if they look slim. A false hope would be if we anticipate and desire something that is totally unrealistic and untrue. That hope might hurt us. So it's important that we develop a hopeful attitude in what is realistic and true if we are to attain goals and live with resilience. Hope in the Christian view is not always based on what reality says, but rather on who says what. Hope is defined in the Bible as the confident expectation and yearning that what God said would happen purely because He said it. It is based on His character. A hopeful attitude would involve trusting in God's help and presence in the here and now, as well as yearning for a future life of eternal glory with Him in heaven. It comes from the confident expectation and genuine trusting that He is alive, Christ will return as He said, and that all His other promises are indeed true. God becomes the source and object of your hope, and His existence and character the reason to hope. Next time we'll spend some more time on hope for the future. May God bless you this week, and we will speak again on hope next time. This was Erik Skuman from mattersofthesoul.org. Goodbye.